You're watching TimesXP. I'm Dhrityatri, and tonight, the skies over Trinidad and Tobago, they are no longer peaceful. Yes, the twin island nation, known for its beaches, carnivals, is all of a sudden part of a major United States military operation. Multiple American drones, the MQ-9A Reapers, have been spotted flying over and around TNT, and that too last month. Some just miles from Venezuela, some directly above Trinidad and Tobago itself. Can you imagine that? From mid-October, at least 4 drones were detected over Trinidad and Tobago airspace 15 different times. One even hovered near Gulf of Persia, less than 10 miles from Venezuela's coast, by the way. Another buzzed above the Long Den Ville. Yet another appeared off Moruga in the Columbus Channel. In fact, fishermen saw them, locals heard them, and yet the government hasn't confirmed a thing. In fact, one fisherman said that I saw something like a plane flying periodically at night. He even identified it. Nobody else knows what's really happening here. Another one said that just last month, drones flew at night. Well, it's happening too often to ignore. You know, these drones, they aren't toys. MQ-9A Reapers, they are lethal attack drones with precision weapons, long-range sensors, multi-mode communication, hours of loitering time. They are built for intelligence gathering, but also strikes on dynamic targets. And the timing, it is alarming here. The US has recently conducted at least 17 lethal strikes in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific, allegedly killing 69 narco-terrorists. President Trump claims that these strikes were based on the US intelligence, though no evidence have been publicly shared yet. Well, the Pentagon say that Venezuela's Maduro is behind the major drug trafficking, the so-called Cartel de los Soles. The US even designated it a terrorist organization, and in the meantime, warships, troops, everything are navigating the Caribbean Sea right now. All eyes are on Venezuela, all pressure points active, and Trinidad and Tobago caught in the middle. In fact, their Prime Minister, Kamala, initially welcomed the US forces, citing local crime and the border dispute with Guyana. She even pledged full access to the US military operation, but as drones hover closer, public uneasiness is kind of growing here. In fact, critics pointed out that Trinidadians, they have died in the US strikes. Drone flights in national airspace, they are unconfirmed. No government transparency is being offered right now, and the stakes sky high. Drones near Venezuelan water, US naval buildup, potential escalation if Maduro reacts, and Trinidad and Tobago caught in the military shadow play that it cannot fully control. The skies are no longer just for planes. They are a stage for intelligence, power, and military might. And as the MQ-9A Reapers circle above the islands, one question hangs over Trinidad and Tobago tonight. How close is this to becoming a real conflict? And what happens if a drone misstep sparks a war here? Because in the Caribbean right now, nothing is just about oil, crime, or borders anymore. It's about military dominance, it's about America's testing power, and Trinidad and Tobago caught in the middle.